ABC 10 News reporter Adam Campos has been on the front lines of this fire all morning long. He joins us live right now. Adam, what's the sense you get as the sun comes up, as we hear from the fire department that they are making progress? I would imagine there is some cautious optimism and relief, but also a lot of worry still about what could happen if the winds pick up again.
They're cautiously optimistic, but at the same time, they are still working hard to try to knock down any type of sort of small flames. And you can see there are still some flames that are spread across this hillside right here on Old Highway 395. They have dozens of firefighters. You hear them. You hear the chainsaws going as they're trying to knock down some of the brush that is also in this area. But again, the main worry that they have is if one of if the wind's picked up and an ember flies or some of these flames start to spread again, with how easy a fire can spark up because of the dry conditions, that's what they want to avoid. They want to just try to make sure that they knock down some of these small flames to make sure that there are no type of spark ups. And we showed you earlier, they have this water container, or two of them, set up right here, so that way they can bring that throughout the hillside as they're coming on. But again, too, you mentioned it's starting to get lighter. That's a huge help because of how difficult this terrain is to move through. You see how steep the hill is. They're having to do a downhill, uphill just to try to navigate through. So now that we're starting to get some light, it's going to be easier for the fire crews to actually make their way and maneuver through the hill. And again, it's just going to be about making sure they can knock down any of this forward progress with the fire, and also too making sure that it does not reach any of the homes that are right here on the other side of this hill. And the latest that we know, as we mentioned, 80 acres, 10% contained. That is still the latest numbers that we have according to CAL FIRE. Hoping to get some more information as we go on, and then when we do have more information, we will go ahead and keep you updated. Jared, Mel.
All right, it is 6:38 right now. Adam Campos reporting for us live. Thank you so much. We're going to continue to monitor the Lilac Fire, bring you updates as they come in. We do have to take a quick break, but we will be right back.
Good morning. Welcome back. It is 6:41 on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we're talking a lot about evacuations because that has also changed here throughout the morning as we continue to monitor the Lilac Fire.
Yeah, we want to give you an idea of some of the evacuation orders and warnings that are in effect right now across the 76 and 15 area, that place where they interchange and kind of run crisscross to each other. So if you are a person who has been ordered to evacuate, you need somewhere to go this morning. The Castle Creek Country Club, that is just south of the evacuation area along the 15 near Gopher Canyon Road. Actual address is 8797 Circle R Drive. That is where they're telling people to go. We're still waiting for confirmation that the doors of the country club are open, but we do know that the Red Cross is there this morning. They have snacks, they have water, they have blankets, they have resources for people who need to leave. We have heard from CAL FIRE that 86 people have been displaced today by the fire. We're not sure how many more have been evacuated as well. Meanwhile, if you have large animals, they are sending those north. This is the California Ranch Company in Temecula, 43101 Anza Road. It is just north of the 79 in Temecula. That is for large animals, so horses, livestock, anything that you have on your property that needs a little extra room for the evacuation. Make sure that you heed those warnings when they come out this morning. If you are under an evacuation order, that's that area in red on your screen, please leave now if you haven't already done so. If you are in the yellow area, kind of south of Lilac Road, get ready. Have your bag ready to go, have your car ready to go, and have your plan for how you are going to get out. You can see on this map a lot of road closures in the area as well, so be sure you are keeping track of all of that.
Yeah, and speaking of evacuations, again, if you are told to evacuate, please heed the warnings. We do have our ABC 10 News reporter Olivia Gonzalez-Britt, who is at the evacuation center there in Escondido. Olivia.
Good morning, Jared and Mel. Yeah, this is the Castle Creek Country Club, the parking lot where a lot of people have spent most of their morning barely sleeping because it has been cold, and the doors remain locked of the country club. They're waiting until staff gets here to open those doors for people who have been waiting here for the past couple of hours. One of those people who has been evacuated since early this morning is Bob. Bob, you got a door, your door was being knocked by firefighters this morning.
Yes, the firefighters came up and knocked on the door and said, this is an evacuation order. You don't have a choice. Get out now.
And you could see the glow of the fire, right?
Yes. could look out our bedroom and bathroom windows and see orange glow, maybe 1,500 feet away, with white smoke going up about 100 feet above it, and it kept getting brighter and brighter. And at that point, there were a couple fire trucks that had gone up the street. We're about 75 feet below the top of a hill, and they were working there. And so we packed a few things quickly and got out and stayed at the bottom of a hill about half a mile away and watched 17 fire trucks make it to the top of the hill. 2 of them went to our house and hopefully saved the house. We don't know. There's no way of knowing. Everybody's blocked off from going there. So we're hopeful that we'll get back in today or tomorrow and find it still standing. We cleared over 100 feet around the house. It's just pure dirt, so there's nothing to burn, but you can always burn from distant embers coming at the house. It does have a tile roof, so maybe that'll be enough to keep from burning down.
I know firefighters are really hard at work to try to keep all those structures safe. I mean, the possibility of you losing your home, you told me that you don't have a place to go if you can't go back tonight.
No, and no relatives out here anymore. Her son used to live here, but he moved to Des Moines. Too expensive to live in California.
How are you feeling with that possibility being on the line?
Well, we'll eventually find a motel, I suppose, and sometime today or tomorrow. And then if the house does turn out to be burned down, we'll go rent an RV and park it on the property and decide if we're going to rebuild or not.
Well, good luck, Bob, with that. I hope firefighters have saved your home, and I know that they are really hard at work this morning, have been since 2 a.m., 12 a.m. this morning. For the country club, those doors hopefully will be opening at 8, but this is a reality that people have been living with this morning, just staying warm in their cars and hopeful that their homes are being safe. Live in Escondido, Olivia Gonzalez-Britt, ABC 10 News.
All right, thank you, Olivia.